move to the morning with a long rest.
I have one thing.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
I was still out in the hallway while all the stuff was going on.
Mm-hmm.
We're in the Spire by Fire is in the core spire,
Correct,
right?
yes.
The Prism Emporium is also on the core spire, yes?
It is.
I would like to sneak out, please.
Okay.
Quick 25-minute detour.
Yep.
Okay.
That I am here for.
Shopping on his own now.
Oh.
About what time in the evening? How long has it been dark?
You guys weren't out terribly late, and their business probably went late into the night, but if you wanted to sneak out while they were keeping focused in those various elements of their bedding down,
I would.
I would say probably 2-3 hours past sunset.
Fair enough. Can I make my way to the Prism Emporium?
Yes, you may. You step into the dark front clerical space of the Prism Emporium. There is one single lit oil lantern that is set on the main desk where you had previously had a conversation over with Tuyen. You see across the way, closing up all the curtains on the walls and holding in one hand what looks to be a steaming clay mug of some sort of a drink. Tuyen himself, her elven form kind of wrapped tightly in like a thick night robe, getting ready to go out and leave for the night, having finished closed up shop.
I'm sorry. Your door was closed.
Oh my god.
Whoever's here, I don't want any trouble.
Moving around in the dark real quick.
Make another stealth check, as you now have been noticed or announced to yourself.
You get advantage. Are you invisible?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I have advantage because of what?
You have advantage because of your boots when it's a sound-based thing.
Natural 20.
Yes.
Should have held these for later, but fine.
This is bananas.
As you dart off into another corner, are you intentionally making sound where you're going?
Trying to give little voice pings as I move around, so she'll like...
Which I will say, with a natural 20 and an 8 on top of that, you do, as you begin to darting between, and the conversation seems to move sourcelessly, and you watch as Tuyen, holding the mug, is now like visibly shaking in her hand, and she's looking around.
Someone shop should be like their home. You should feel safe.
He's stealing my shtick.
I certainly want to talk this out, whoever you might be, and you watch as she like starts moving over towards kind of this side portion of the main door.
It's important that someone who runs a shop charges fairly for their wares.
I charge what I find to be a fair price, given the work and craftsmanship and the market price of such items. That's how you maintain a business.
That's disappointing to me.
Make an intimidation check.
Oh my god. This is a 17. Plus 0.
There's a brief beat after your snarl before you hear the sound of shattering clay and water on the wooden floor of the interior. The mug dropped, and both hands kind of up. You can see the wide eyes of Tuyen glancing about in the low light like these two massive spheres of fear as she kind of slowly moves forward. I don't know what I did, what I said, but I will make it up to you. Whoever you are, please don't hurt me.
There was a time years ago where I would have just sat by my lonesome and hated you from afar. But there's a different side of me now, and he wants to...
And you see the fucking werewolf just...
Turns around.
Just grab her and pick her up.
She goes and reaches for the door to try and like get it unlocked as you grab the back. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
Oh, I wouldn't want to see him in a Whole Foods.
14.
14. She rolled a 15 acrobatics to try and slip out of your grasp. As you reach out to try and grab, she feels the hand hit the back and just ducks out of the way, abandons the door, and just goes running, like vaulting over one of the shelves that tumbles and shatters a bunch of knickknacks and various things onto the ground, and she is like running on the other side of the room, just like full on trying to get the hell away from you. She's going,
I love a chase. I'll try and close on her.
You close easily, because one, there isn't a lot of room to get around as she tries to put space between the two of you. Arcing around, you go ahead and get off to the side, and you have a better movement than she does. Especially given the fact that she's taken off guard and shaken by your presence. As you kind of cut her off, she sees you and is up against the wall now, like heavy breathing.
Like Alien 3, just drool coming out of the teeth right up in her face. Let this be a warning. Charge fairly for your wares. And I'll slash across her arm.
Oh shit, okay. Are you going for like actual damage or just a...
Damage.
Oh,
Okay, go ahead and roll an attack.
this is the best.
6 hit points.
Oh god, I
Go
know.
back now.
A 14 to hit. I didn't hit that.
That definitely hits because she's not armored.
Okay.
She is a merchant.
Cool. Claw. And then here with the. That's 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. All right, so just double checking with you.
Mm-hmm.
Are you trying to just scare her with the wound, or are you trying to go all in on this attack?
Are you trying to kill her?
So as you claw past, you run your woven claws through her shoulder, and she screams in pain. There's a spray of blood on the wall and left on your arm, and as she falls to one knee and starts like trying to hobble away from you, she's losing a lot of blood. Like you like went right through the arm, and there is now just like bone exposed through the muscle. She's a merchant.
Right.
She's alive, but she's definitely like wide-eyed. You see like the sweat beads on the forehead and face kind of reflecting the little bit of lantern light that's starting to get closer as she begins to make her way towards the counter. I'm sorry. I will. I'll charge fairly idle. I'll charge at a discount. I'll give everyone discounts. I just kind of leans onto the counter and like slow rolls over before hitting the ground. Ah, shit!
I'm going to use my. What the fuck? Oh my god. What's it called? Right. I'm gonna use my Crimson Right to have flames come off of my claws.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna sear the slash on her arm where the bone is exposed.
Interesting.
Cauterize it.
Okay, she's fallen over the side and is like getting back up and it's like
Much damage to me.
as she stands up, turns around at you and goes, "Huh!" And that immediate reaction, you reach forward and grab the arm and begin to hold it, and she goes, "Ah!" and screams in pain as you watch like this dark smoke of the burning skin and flesh begins to cauterize.
Now I'll know how to find you. I go back over to my clothes and I dig in through my stuff. I take the little healer's kit, the one of two that I have.
Yeah.
I toss it to her. I'll be back. And I burst through the front door, just smash it open.
Oh,
Make
Reverse Kool-Aid Man?
make a strength check.
Okay.
But that will be amazing if it's a 1 and you smash it.
I know this is where it comes.
I mean,
7.
so in this intense moment, as you slowly withdraw, she's holding her arms, looking down at the healer's kit, like spilled onto the ground, the bits of like balm and bandages that now open against the low lantern light. You turn and onto the ground, and there's just this awkward pause.
There's like a. Do you have a key?
Where am am I?
How like rage.
Okay.
Are you gonna lick the blade?
Both of them are about 15 feet in the air, just so you know.
Good luck for them. Okay.
Oh, yes.
The one I hit the first time.
Yeah?
So the crystal in my head starts to like almost become transparent, but all the way through my head. Like it's a little bit of like a bad Photoshop effect, including the hammer gets a little weird that way, where there's like almost a lens in the center.
I know what's going on.
Yeah, you do. I'm gonna kind of just charge up, and a portal is gonna open in front of me.
What?
And I'm gonna stick my hammer, and I'm gonna just toss my hammer straight down into it, and a small portal above that asshole is just gonna come down.
Shut the fuck up.
That is so cool.
Okay, roll an attack.
Portal gun.
Yes.
Let's actually go to my. That's a lot to hit. That's
So what's the range on this?
60 feet.
60 feet, yeah. You can,
So, I took it. That's 20 to hit.
that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
That is so cool.
And that rolls a chaos burst too, so that's one of those out. And let me. Fuck! I lost the fucking thing again. That's the only problem. Where does that live? Fundamental force. Yeah. Sorry.
He's got that gray juice.
This is rage science.
And that's an additional 1d10.
Got that gray liquid.
Sorry.
Poured in.
So that's
Gray.
7, 15. That's 16 points of force damage.
16 points.
And I'll use my movement to. Can I jump onto the giant bloomstone and try and slide down one of the angled sides so I can get down to the quarterdeck with everybody else?
You can certainly try.
Yeah, I'll try.
Go ahead and make an acrobatics check for me.
It's gonna burn my ass.
Or you'll bounce off it like a magnet.
5!
So you like drag the chisel, leap, and you land, but you didn't quite go far enough to reach the other side, so you land and slide backwards, landing onto a barrel, cracking your head and falling prone.
Poor
Any damage?
Actually, no, you fell quite a bit, so I would say you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, son of a bitch!
Should have saved the 20 from the Prism Emporium.
It's valid. Gonna go ahead and
Slash.
fly up. Yep, you do an attack opportunity against it.
Try to take its tail off. I will just try to get it as it goes. That is 18 to hit.
18 just hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Goading attack.
Okay.
So it's got to roll. Beat that. Where'd it go? Where'd you go, Goad? That is it's got to beat a 16.
16. Nope.
Okay.
Roll damage on that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh no, he fell again.
4 plus 5 is 9 plus the superiority
Better, stronger.
die. 9. 16 total.
16 points of damage?
Yeah.
How do you want to do this?
Well, I will just, in a panic, try to get it as it goes. And before I was trying to get the tail, but I will just strike out and go and pin the tail. And as it pulls away, the tail just sort of like splits and slices along, and it splits in half as it trails away.
All right. Awesome. Two halves of it just kind of slap onto the deck, leaving a bit of a nasty trail right in front of Gordy, who's like, oh God, I'm gonna have to clean that. That's
I remember my winces. And that was
with a -4, that is still a 19.
Hits.
Okay.
That's my armor class.
Oh shit, it just hits you. Okay. So it does do its swooping charge as part of that.
Time's the trouble.
Essentially. So, oof, okay. Plus.
That was with Bane?
It was with Bane.
Barely.
Dang.
I know.
Love it.
Oh.
Okay.
Like a side salve.
You take 29 points of bludgeoning damage
Okay.
from the additional swooping damage that it did.
Quite a bit. Yeah. Okay.
And you should make a strength saving throw for me, please.
Yes, sir.
Wait, what? How many points did he?
9.
9.
You get pushed 20 feet
Which way?
away from it.
Oh
Featherfall.
no! Wait, are you
Hold on.
there?
Yeah, I'm right there.
Oh, thank God.
You ran inside and do not have visual.
No, I'm right there. I'm right there. From my perspective, I'm not fully under the thing, and I would be able to see him.
It's
Where are you?
right on the cusp.
That
I
is
can see
actually-
I'm standing in the door, still looking out, even though I'm facing him.
But if he goes over the rail.
Roll a perception check for me.
Oh, I see what you were.
'Cause this is.
No.
I'm letting the dice decide on this one.
Natural 19.
Okay.
24 total.
24 total. As you get knocked off the side, what's the range on Featherfall, by the way? 60 feet? I think it's pretty decent range.
30 or 60.
God damn it, stop.
This is not D&D Beyond's fault. This is her fingernails fault.
Yeah, shut. Shh.
We've been saying this all day, all for like 3 days now.
Featherfall, right
Really?
there. Range 60.
60 feet.
It's the terror
60
of
feet.
long nails. And then
As you glance off the side, you
That was hard.
barely, you don't even see the creature attacking. You just hear the and you see the very edge of Orym's arm, the impact, and just him go off the side.
Through my perception, I just instinctually throw it
Yeah,
out.
the corner of your eye, you go ahead. Yeah, and you did get your reaction back because you already took your turn
Yes, I
previously.
did.
So you immediately, after the impact, watch the edge of the ship begin to vanish, and that horrible sensation of like, is this it?
I'm done.
Creeps over. And then suddenly this kind of feeling of wind beneath you, and you're just kind of drifting.
There goes the boat.
But the boat is definitely coasting around you at a rapid speed.
Sickening feeling.
Can I help you beyond this?
I took that reckless as fuck. That's 23.
Nice.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Come on.
Good shit. Here we
Baseball,
go.
come on.
Yeah, that's good. 14 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
I got both
I
of
am
them on
going
the deck.
to hop up and I'm just going to see that eye and I'm going to take a spin and I'm going to try and baseball that fucking thing out of its head.
Okay.
I want to see the eye fly.
As you yell, as you jump in the air and yell with it over, it kind of swoops around, gets its tail below, like it's going to try and impale you in the middle of your leap. And you're just too quick at this point. The current effect of your translucent crystal brain causes you to almost like jump 10 feet further in an instant more than you would have, which means even if it had been prepared, all of a sudden you're right there in front of it, full on like Goku Dragon Ball Z fight style. And as you do, the hammer whack hits the sides of its face, and you watch as the kind of weird blubber lids that hold the orb in place tear, and it just goes jettisoned off the side of the ship as the body slumps and then slides across the base.
It's like flare white all of a sudden, and my hair starts to float up. And I don't even know what's happening, but I am floating up in the air.
You all watch Imogen just come.
What?
Darkness.
What?
Okay.
And I'm gonna fly and get him.
What's your fly speed?
60 feet.
Oh,
You watch
shit!
Imogen just take off into the air, arcing, and over the side of the ship, this kind of crackling purple energy just emanating from the back of her hands and her feet, just kind of gliding her forward in like the slow cannonball-like motion. As you arc downward over the side, you see Orym's kind of flipping, and you're kind of dazed for the moment, but you're trying to grasp. You're floating slowly downward, but you're from the impact, you're also spinning over and over again. And as you're going, you're trying to like put your arms out to gain some sort of traction against the wind, and it's helping a little bit, but you're still kind of a little out of control. And as each time you rotate, you see this like spark of pink purple just get bigger and bigger until suddenly you reach out, and if this wasn't Featherfall, this would be a skill check, but because he's floating slow enough with Featherfall within this minute period, you manage to reach out and grab and prevent him from falling any further.
I take the pouch off my side.
Spindly fingers unfurl.
It's all right. Don't do anything with it, Laudna.
I would never do anything without your permission first. through the pouch. What does it feel like?
It feels like a fairly dense rock of some kind, just through the exterior of it. Cold to the touch.
Cold. I can tell through the.
I mean, the pouch itself is cold.
I just tip it out into my other hand.
Okay. It touches your palm. Ooh. That same low bass kind of kicks through you. And it begins to get warmer. And warmer. And warmer. Your vision begins to darken at the peripheries of your eyes. Your perspective on Imogen begins to fade, almost like you've been holding your breath and the tunnel vision begins to kick in and all.
Feels like I'm going to pass out.
As you are focused entirely on this gem, unable to look away. Like a slowly increasing heartbeat somewhere within you. And a voice creeps into your mind that goes, "Child, this is far too dangerous in your hands."
Is it Delilah?
It is. I'll handle this.
I grip it.
You do, and it feels almost searing in your hands. And as you do, you feel the warmth, the heat begin to travel through your arm.
Tell me what it is. Tell me what it is.
I've taken care of it for you.
I drop it.
You can't move your arm, and you just feel the heat traveling through your arm.
I just reach out to Imogen.
What are you doing?
I can't.
What are you doing?
It's her.
The heat passes through your shoulder and into your chest.
She won't let me let go.
And now that cold becomes a warm heartbeat.
Grab her hand. Wait, what? It does what?
That cold bass sound becomes a warm heartbeat as the warmth hits your chest. And at that moment, your fingers pull open and the gem is cold and broken.
I'm so sorry.
No.
What just happened?
Uh-oh.
Imogen? I don't know what just happened.
You lied.
No. I didn't do anything, Imogen. Have you felt a searing heat from it before?
No.
Imogen, I can fix it. I'll fix it. We'll fix it.
Yeah, we'll fix it. We'll fix it. I'm gonna go to bed. Laudna.
All right. I let her go, and I walk to the front of the ship, and I scream, "What did you do?"
As you stare out into the dark expanse around you, the barely visible horizons of the Hellcatch and beyond, you feel once more that dull heartbeat, the warmth receding. Ooh. And the familiar voice of the woman who lives somewhere in your spirit says, "Don't worry. I've taken care of it. And thank you."
No!
And that's where we'll finish our episode tonight.
Oh, God.
Pick up from there next week.
A fish to the lure.
Oh, for sure. You want to destroy White Stone? Because this is how you destroy White Stone. Well done.
God.
Well done.
What did she just get? What did she just get?
He didn't bring
He
you
said
back
to
to life.
touch it.
I have so many goosebumps.
Damn you
This
two.
is far
I
too
didn't
dangerous.
need to
I'll
take your
take
pretty
care of it.
crystal.
Damn you two.
Fine. It's good. It's good.